How big an influence does Al-Qaeda have on Muslims here in the United States? Well, that is a comparison and a question Republican Congressman Peter King is exploring in congressional hearings that will happen tomorrow. And it's already creating quite the uproar. Fox 9's Tom Lydon is live in Minneapolis now tonight with a reaction from the local Muslim community. Tom, how's it all playing out?
Heidi, a meeting just wrapping up here with leaders in the Twin Cities Muslim community getting together tonight to discuss a response to these hearings tomorrow to really try to get on the same page. That might not be so easy, though, because two of those testifying tomorrow will be from Minnesota, a congressman and a community activist on opposing sides. Known to some as Little Mogadishu, the Cedar Riverside neighborhood will take center stage tomorrow in the nation's capital. This is where at least 20 young people vanished 2 years ago. Recruited and radicalized with slick videos that lured them to return to Somalia and join the terror group Al-Shabaab. 15-year-old Burhan Hassan would die there in a land he never really knew. Tomorrow his uncle, Abdi Bihi, will testify before Congress.
That's why I'm here, to show that Somali Americans are good citizens, but we have a problem.
But at this stage in our history, there is an effort to radicalize elements within the Muslim community.
The hearings will pit Congressman Peter King of New York, who organized the hearings, against Keith Ellison of Minnesota, who plans to testify.
But to say we're going to investigate a religious minority, in a particular one, I think is the wrong course of action to take.
Congressman Ellison has likened it to the McCarthy hearings in the 50s and believes Muslims are being unfairly singled out.
Radicalization is a real issue, and no one is denying that.
The Minnesota Council on American-Islamic Relations says the hearings will only serve to marginalize and dehumanize young Muslims. They say it's fear-mongering at its worst and is truly un-American.
Just to point on one community, I think that has not helped us in the past. We've seen it from Jewish American community, what they've gone through. We've seen it from Asian American community, what they've gone through. So what we feel is such a setup has never worked, and it's not going to work.
Members of the Twin Cities Muslim community will be watching these hearings together here at the Council on American-Islamic Relations. You know, it's interesting, talking to all the sides today, I'm not sure fundamentally there is really much disagreement. They all acknowledge that there is this radical element and it needs to be addressed. The problem is Congressman King, it seems to me, you know, some of his statements he has suggested at least, that Muslim Americans are somehow less Americans. He's also said that 80% of the mosques in America are run by extremists. Just really kind of outrageous comments. If you take him out of the equation, I'm not sure there would be much of a disagreement here, but certainly tomorrow these hearings will probably supply plenty of drama. Back to you guys.
All right, we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks, Tom.